This is a brief demonstration of a process that has been created. I'll go into task view. I'm going to add a new task. All this does is it executes a process for the business licensing. So I'm going to choose this process, save and back. This is a process that I created in an earlier demonstration. You'll see that the first operation of this process is for the municipal clerk to check the applicant's documentation. Just as a quick overview, I'm going to go back to processes and just show you what it looked like. Business licensing, that's the only process in here, otherwise it would have been a list of processes. I select this process, and then you'll see all the operations. And remember, each operation has a sequence number which you can type in, and we normally go up in 10 so that we can add something in between. If we wanted to add one between number 10 and 20, we could call it 15, and it would go in there. And the preceding operation is the one that needs to be completed before this one can be executed. In this case, you'll see this operation 20, 10 needs to be completed before 20 can start. And on operation 90 here, you can see that it depends on 70 and 60. So we have to have a health certificate, and we have to have a town planning inspection to have been completed before the building inspector can approve it. Okay, I'm going to go back to the task view, and you'll see the task that I ran invoked this process, and the first operation is due. The operator who works at the front desk would probably run this process. She would see, okay, check the applicant's documentation. She could, by the way, go into the operation, view the operation, the task, and see exactly what documentation is required, or even read a process about this operation to see that she's following standard procedure. Let's say that this process is complete. She's satisfied that she's got all the correct documentation. She checks it and she says complete task. You'll see that immediately the task engine created a new task which says receive application fee. The front desk clerk can then take the money. She'll say, okay, this is complete. I've taken the money, I've given a receipt. So she checks it and she says complete. We could have just put a little button next to it to say complete, but that would be too easy, and it would be too easy to make a mistake. Now you'll see that having completed operation 20, it's created 3 other operations. These operations can be carried out simultaneously. The health inspection, health department inspection, fire department inspection, and town planning inspections need to be carried out. These inspectors will be notified by email that these operations are due, and they could even get an SMS. When they look at this, they'll see they can see all the documentation for this license application as well. When each one can do theirs individually, the one doesn't depend on the other one, can be done at the same time. So let's say that the health department does theirs, and of course only the health inspector can mark this task as complete because he has the authority. The front desk lady wouldn't be able to do that. She won't have the authority, the permissions. You'll see now that that's complete. It brought in a new operation. I think it was operation 40. Operation 40 was created for the health inspector. 40 depended on 30. Let's mark that one as complete. And now you'll see it was replaced by operation 70. I know that after this operation 90 will be due. Sorry, I didn't check one. Let's check that one. Say task complete. And now you'll see that there's only 50 and 60 remaining. Operation 90 would have occurred after 70, but it can't be done until operation 60 is complete. So let's complete operation 60. Complete. Now you see that 90 is started. This is a simple critical path analysis network. I'm going to mark operation 50 as complete, and you'll see that it brought in 80. 80 depended on 50. We're going to mark 80 as complete. 90 is still there. Let's do 90, and then 100 where they can issue the license. And that's how these processes work. It's very simple to create and very effective.